Hi, it's Ruby. We are on day 7 of our 7-night cruise, and we are heading to Castaway Cay, which was probably the most relaxing part of our cruise. Come along with us to see everything that the island has to offer. Okay, let's start first with when you get off the boat. There's going to be character meet and greets on this island. You're going to have buffet free included in your cruise cost. And you're also going to have access to a kids club on the island itself because there is adults only sections of the island. Scuttle's Cove is the name of the kids club, and the adults only area is the Serenity Bay. You can also rent cabanas, and there's also some exclusive things you can do here. There's shore excursions like snorkeling and some special animal experiences. So definitely check it out and see what's available on your cruise if you really want to book exclusive experiences at specific times. There is a tram that will take you over to the main area, and I highly recommend this. It is really hot. This is in the Bahamas, and even during the morning time, it is very hot. So bring sunblock, bring a towel, bring everything you need for the whole day because this is definitely a relaxing experience. Disney goes all out, and it's something that you can definitely enjoy with the whole family. I don't want to talk too much. I actually just want to let you guys see the different shops and all the things that you can buy and explore on this island. So come around with us, and I will pop back in a few minutes. Beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed our walkthrough of Castaway Cay. This location features so many things that are included, but there's also a lot of additional experiences that you can add on at an extra charge. So just note the differences in cost when you're planning out your day. I also want to note that there is multiple stops for the tram, so make sure you take a look or a picture of the map when you get off of the boat so it's not confusing for you. Another thing I want to note is that if you're one of those people that just likes to stay on the cruise ship and doesn't like to get off, you are not forced to get off at this location. While I highly recommend because it has so much to offer, you are welcome to stay on the boat because there's going to be a ton of activities on the cruise ship throughout the day as well. I also want to note that if you are booking a cruise and you are looking at where to put Castaway Cay in your itinerary, This was really nice to have this towards the end. It kind of provided a really relaxing end of cruise experience so that we could prepare for what had to happen next, which was going home and going back to work. So keep that in mind too when you're picking your itinerary. Now this was our last day on the cruise ship, and so this was supposed to be the preparation for disembarkation, and we did get instructions from our cabin attendant letting us know what time we had to have our bags packed. So once we went into our room, we had a nice shower, had a little bit of food, and then prepared our suitcase to be picked up for that evening. Usually the suitcase is picked up anywhere between 9 p.m. and 12 p.m. Make sure you check the time, have your bag ready, and then have another bag for what you're going to carry off the boat. Now after we had all that packed, we did head over to the Skyline Lounge and participated in a martini tasting. I mentioned before that the tastings sell out, so you want to book that ahead of time when you have your booking window, but it was really nice. There was a lot of options, and the people that were working the event had a lot of information on martinis, the history behind it, and they had a lot of variety in the martinis. If you do like to try different kinds of alcohol, or even just the experience of learning about alcohol, you might want to consider booking one of the tastings. Our last meal on this 7-day cruise was at the Enchanted Garden. I feel like we dined in this location more than any of the other restaurants. I did mention before that there is rotational dining on the Disney cruise, so you're always going to be in a different dining room, but there's only a few dining rooms, so you're going to have repeats if you have a 7-day cruise. Not complaining though, because the food was good as always, and we did really enjoy our last night on the cruise. I want to mention that your waiter will let you know what's available as far as restaurants for the next morning for disembarkation. So normally you can go to the buffet and have your last breakfast, or you can go to a restaurant, but they're going to give you a specific time that you're able to go to the restaurant. I prefer doing that because it takes some of the stress and chaos from the morning off, because you know exactly where you're going to go. You'll be seated and you'll be able to get a nice breakfast in the morning. You won't get Mickey waffles though. I don't know why they don't give you Mickey waffles the last day, but that's a downfall. But overall, you know, it's still an amazing experience. Definitely recommend doing a Disney cruise if you're able to, and definitely recommend the longer cruises because you get more for your money. My last few tips are that I want to tell you to find any character greetings or interactions that you really wanted to do and make sure that you do it. One of the really amazing things about Disney cruises is the character experiences. That's where you really set the difference between what you get in the park and what you get on the cruise. You get some really unique one-on-one time with characters, and I highly, highly, highly recommend taking advantage of it. Well, that is our last thing for our 7-day cruise series that we've been pushing out for the last month. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope you got a lot out of the videos. If there's any questions you have about cruising, feel free to drop a comment. I like to interact with everybody, and I like to update people on how to cruise and what to look for and how Disney is different from other cruise lines. After we left this cruise, we did head over to the Hyatt Regency and stayed there and visited both Epcot and Universal Studios. It was a really good hotel, and it was pretty close to the parks. I want to note that Port Canaveral, where you cruise in and out of, it is about an hour away from Orlando, so if you were planning to come in or to leave, keep that in mind. Make sure you book a flight that accommodates time for you to leave the boat. Assume that you won't get off the boat until 12 o'clock. That's usually the latest time, and then account for that in your travel to get to the airport. If you like my content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We do have an Instagram, so you can follow us at rubies_best_life, and check out our channel. Every week we do shorts, we do updates on cruises and timeshares and hotels, and we love to have new people come in and talk with us and learn about travel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked everything you saw, and we will talk to you later. Bye.